I really believe in buying organic food because it's the way uh, we all used to eat food grown without chemicals. Um, Nowadays, modern industrial agriculture has influenced the way farmers grow vegetables, and many farmers are growing foods with chemicals. And universities like A&M, for example, and every university, agriculture and farming university in a state teaches the farmers to grow with chemicals because all those chemicals are pushed on us by large companies like Monsanto and other chemical manufacturing companies to grow our food with chemicals, to use genetic engineering. So we have to keep buying their supplies. But at what cost? At what cost? Well, first of all, cost to our health because we are all eating chemicals. We're not meant to eat chemicals. And to the cost of our earth because now the soil is filled with chemicals. Our rivers and fish and frogs and bugs are filled with chemicals. Now we have three-headed frogs out there. That's not natural. We have many species which are now asexual. They can't even reproduce. And so it's absolutely essential to support organic farmers, even if they're not certified, but farmers that don't use chemicals, that grow with the old-fashioned way, that put compost and things back into the soil to make the soil fertility strong. That's how you can have strong, amazing food, is with strong, alive soil. So, yes, I'm a huge supporter in organic food, whether it's the certified organic or knowing that the farmers don't use chemicals and also make their soil really rich and alive. Very important. Most dietitians, they recommend the government line food, to eat low fat, to eat aspartame, to eat certain calorie restricted diets. I don't believe in that. I believe in eating like our ancestors, eating closer to the earth, eating as naturally and simply as possible, eating nutrient dense food. And that's what I teach people about, is getting back to the diet that nourished us for centuries until modern times. Really, most of us had perfect teeth, perfect bone structure, amazing health, little of any disease. Women gave birth with relative ease. I'll say relative because I don't know if birth is ever easy. And after the 1940s, after World War II, our whole food system changed and became much more industrial. And that's where chemical agriculture became commonplace. And so before then, people were eating a lot more saturated fat, the fats that we've all been told to avoid, like butter, cream, cheese, eggs, meat, lard, chicken fat, beef fat, all these things. And heart disease was basically unheard of. After World War II, the food system changed. We started to eat all these vegetable oils like soy oil, canola, cottonseed, corn oil. Our bodies don't know what those are. We don't recognize them because they've never been in our food supply. Our bodies can't process them. Those are the things that are causing heart disease, along with sugar and refined processed flour. Those are the three culprits. And along with what they feed the cows. Cows are meant to eat grass, not corn and soybeans. So when we eat cows that are eating corn and soybeans, we're more likely to have problems versus cows that eat grass, which are high in all the good fats and conjugated linoleic acid. So basically I teach people to get back to the old ways, eat like our ancestors, eat fresh, amazing food, have cream, raw butter, eat eggs. I'm telling you, I eat a lot of fat personally. And fat, I'm here to tell you, does not make you fat. Okay, I've been eating a lot of butter for a lot of years. You've seen me. I load on the butter. People ask me, how do you eat that much butter and not get fat? Because butter does not make you fat. Neither do all these other fats. It's the refined flour, the sugar, the cakes, the crackers, the cookies, the pasta, the chips, and the hydrogenated bad vegetable oils that are causing sickness. I also believe in delicious food. Because if your senses are heightened before you eat, you can have better digestion. If your sense of smell is activated, through smelling the aroma of the food, then that activates your enzymes, your hydrochloric acid. Your stomach is going to start getting ready for the food. And then when you sit down, if the sight of the food is beautiful and you're like, oh, yum. And then when you taste it, if your senses are like, oh, yes, I want to eat this, you're going to have better digestion and better health. So I don't believe in deprivation or eating foods that are bland or weird like tofu and rice. I believe in eating real food that tastes good and appeals to your senses as well. So basically I teach people how to get back to that diet in workshops and classes, in one-on-one cooking consultations, and I cook for conferences as well. And I'll be making videos in the future and teaching how to make this kind of food. And I write recipes and articles that are on my website every month and in magazines. And I also have a line of tea, which is sold in Whole Foods Market. It's an organic herbal iced tea called Soothin' Infusion. It's all herbal, it's rich in minerals, it's really delicious, no caffeine. My website is thebarefootcook.com, thebarefootcook.com, all one word. And please come sign up, and I'll send you out emails whenever I have events, and you can use all the recipes and resources online. Highly recommend it. Thank you. Thank you.